Hello everybody, it's Joe here and welcome back to another episode of Train Sim World 6. Today we're going to be having a look at the BR294, which is a Deutsche Bahn locomotive. This is a locomotive that comes with the deluxe edition. This is going to cost you £20 more than the standard edition being £44.99, the deluxe edition £64.99. So I thought over the next couple of days, yesterday, today and tomorrow, we're going to have a look at what the deluxe edition gets you. So your 20 quid essentially gets you another 3 locomotives. The Voyager for the UK, this for the German route, and you get a new locomotive for the American route. So what I'm going to do is see if I can remember how to start the flipping thing. I have played the tutorial, and right, we're going to just put the air compressor on. There we go, and that needs to be in normal. Lovely. I think this is pretty much how I do this. Now, I'm not an expert. I'm absolutely not an expert. So that's in the shunting position. Lovely. That is excellent stuff. Right, okay, so we're in forward. Now, one thing this doesn't explain in the tutorial, and it stumped me for a while, this traction lock emergency brake release, it tells you to press it. You actually have to hold it down until this BC here disappears, and it comes back on, look. So you have to press it and so it disappears, and then you'll get some tractive effort. Now, I'm conscious that I've not taken the handbrake off. There we go, yeah, take the handbrake off and we'll get somewhere. How's that? Probably shouldn't set off with the handbrake still on. There we go. Right, we're released. Off with pop. Now, hang on. Where are we going here? And why have we got no revs? We're speeding up. It must be downhill. It's not downhill. It's perfectly flat. Right, never mind. Let's have a bit of power. So, yeah, this particular train, it was built in 1964 and 1974. Well, the 10 years. They were built over 10 years. And they were BR290s when they were new. They were modernised in the 1990s to the 294. They were essentially rebuilt, which is a thing you tend to find on the continent. They do a lot of rebuilding of things and keeping things going. Really, really nice. I've just spent a couple of days in Prague, and their Tatra T3s are of course 1960s and 70s trams, still been modernised to this day, which is always really nice. It's nice to see the old stuff. Now I'm just going to try and not derail this thing off the end of the track. There we go. Right, stop there. Lovely. Right, okay, so I'm assuming, I mean, I've never done this before, so I don't really know what I'm doing. We're going from Leipzig to Reise, which is probably somewhere else on the map. Right, okay. The route being Dresden to Leipzig, or Bahnstrecke, Leipzig to Dresden. Right, okay, so what I'm going to do, we need to couple up to this. So we'll change the doodah over, and then we'll couple. Right, okay. So we'll bob it in reverse by pressing that button. Hang on, put it in the hold brake. So you need the hold brake on before you can press that button to release the other brake. That stumped me a little bit. Took me a while. So yeah, your throttle needs to be in hold brake. No, don't come back on, for goodness sake. Right, there we go. In hold brake. Press the button to get it off. And then we're laughing. Right, bit of power. Increase power. Right, so we're going to just nip back here. I don't know if we've got a time to sort of do all this. I don't know, but we'll, there we go, right. Just coast. Now, occasionally this locomotive will shut itself down just to sort of conserve power. I imagine if you leave it idling for too long, it'll throw a wobbly. Right, so I'm just going to stop. Just before I say I'm just going to stop. Stop! Flipping heck. Right, that's fine. I'm going to, I mean, you have to stand up on this thing. There's no creature comforts, is there? Right, just going to climb down. There we go. So we need to actually lower the coupling ourselves. Oh, it's already lowered. Oh, right, okay. On the tutorial it said it'd be raised. Right, back we go. Slam that door shut. Yeah, this is like, I am majorly out of my comfort zone doing this, because I'm not really, I don't really do shunting as a general rule of thumb. I'm not really too fussed about shunting round a yard. I know there's different kinds of train driving. I just don't really have the patience more than anything. Right, there we go. Kadunk. 5 kilometres an hour, 4 kilometres an hour should be fine to couple. Whee, there we go. Have we coupled? Do I have to get down and couple it manually? Right, okay. Down we go. I'll climb down rather than just leap out. Oh no, we've coupled. Right, okay. Back up. Back up again. Flipping heck. Get me steps in, aren't I? Right, okay. So we need to go to Weissig B. Grossenhain, siding G4. So where's that then? If we have a look on the map, we're here. I imagine we're going to have to reverse. So there we go. Set that to there. So siding G4 is up here, so that's set. Everything is set where it should be. Siding G4. Lovely. Right, okay, so everything's set, so we just have to go backwards then. Right. So it's actually got 2 gears, this thing. So if you look, we're in shunting at the minute, or long distance. Now if you're shunting, you can do a maximum speed of 40 kilometers an hour. And if you're in long distance, you can do a maximum of 80 kilometers an hour. That's the maximum speed of this thing. I realise that's not that fast, is it? 80 kilometers an hour, that's what? About 50 miles an hour? Flipping heck, we're off. Look at that, speed 40 kilometers an hour. So actually that is the maximum shunting speed. I do feel a little bit weird shunting a load of shunting from the back. I believe this is what we call propelling. Hang on. We should really have the headlights facing that way if we're sort of at the other end. These sound fantastic, don't they? The run sound. I do sort of feel this is a bit bare as a map. Like sort of, you know, around the yards. It just sort of feels like a community-made project rather than, you know, a route that you pay a lot of money for. Now I was actually... The 20 quid. Now this is one thing that I must say. The 20 quid. Hang on, what am I doing? Active traction, locked power's not available. Have I messed something up there? I think I might have done. There we go. Right, take that off. Can we go backwards again? Can we go? There we go. Right, we've got some power. As you can tell, I'm an expert in this. I know exactly what I'm doing. It's a saucy looking thing, isn't it? I quite like this loco. We're going to need more power to get up this hill. Come on, go, go, go! We don't have to do this within a time frame. I'll be getting no points for this. It is very much a shunting loco. So yeah, you don't get a lot of mainline running in this, which is, I mean, it's something different, isn't it? Like I say, I've been playing this now. My gameplay since yesterday is 14 hours. So obviously I've paid an extra 20 quid for the deluxe edition. I have solely used the Voyager. I haven't driven the 802 yet, and I've done one of the scenarios in the 150, sorry, 150/2. This is the first time I've looked at any of the German stuff, and I've not yet looked at the American. So the amount of gameplay that you get for your extra 20 quid, it is a lot of hours. Like I said, 14 hours, I'd say 12 hours of that is with the Voyager. You know, so you think that's... By the time I've done 20 hours, which I will, we'll be on about £1 an hour. And obviously there's a lot more to do. Plus, don't forget with your Voyager, I can't speak for the German stuff, but with the Voyager you get new scenarios for, you get new bits of gameplay for the East Midlands. Of course, you see it at Derby. You'll also see it in layers at Manchester, Piccadilly, you know, as, on the Stockport route. So you do get a lot of it, and I'm assuming you'll see it on the Cross City line, like I say. So I think the extra 20 quid is worth it. Though I can appreciate £64.99. It's a lot of money for a game. A lot of money for a game. But yeah, you do get a lot for your money, which is value for money is always something I quite like as a Yorkshireman. I do like my value for money. Now, do I have to stop the local one there? Don't really know. Or can I just stop any of the train? We've got a red signal all the way down here. I'm going to try and stop the loco on it. I have a feeling I'll get more points if I do that. I'll put a bit of throttle in because we're going uphill. Thought the game had crashed for a second there. So don't be doing that, for goodness sake. What time of day are we now? Oh my lord, it's 20 to 6 in the morning. I didn't realise it was so early. Oh, nice. Another little picture. Little bit of braking, so to 30%. A little bit more, 50%. Well, I've missed that. Oh, what's happened? Oh, it's very laggy all of a sudden. I've missed my marker, but never mind. I forget, you're not driving a passenger train, Joe. You're driving a freight train. You have to think about 3 to 5 working days before... Right. Here we go. So, Riser siding 8. I don't know where that is. Where is it? Is it up here? Oh, it's here. Flipping heck. Right, okay. So, right, here we are. So I need to now... Is that going to do it for me? It is. Excellent. Right. We're going forwards. Hold brake. Take that off. Right, off we go. Now, can you change... Hang on. Right, let's just take that off. Let's just bob that. Hang on. Gear selector. Do you have to be neutral for this? I imagine I probably do. Right, stop. This is meant to be an 18-minute scenario, Joe. You are taking the absolute wee-wee with this now. Right, long distance. Off we go. Full steam ahead. Away we go. Right. Okay. Go, go, go. There's probably quite a few ICE trains that were holding up with this ridiculous manoeuvre now. Right, full power. So it's going to go to 60, that's good stuff. 40 at the minute, so we'll go up to 40 kilometres an hour. It's 10 kilometres away. Yeah, I'm not doing that in the next 5 minutes, am I? It's probably painful to watch, but please do bear in mind that this is the first time I've driven this locomotive outside the tutorial. And of course, let's not forget, I don't really do shunting and or driving German routes. So, you know, it's all a bit of a learning curve. No, don't take the power completely off. That's what it seems to do, this. You know, it just... When you knock the power back, it just takes it off completely. Some track there with no buffers on. I think now we're getting out onto the main line. This does look quite pretty. Okay, maybe it's just that siding that looks a little bit sort of amateurish. I mean, look at that, that's lovely. Don't actually know how long it takes to get from end to end on the route. But yeah, if you want this sort of fun in the sidings, you're gonna have to pay for the deluxe edition. There is a link to the store if you want to go check out Trains in World in the comments section. Not the comments, the other one, the description. And I must point out as well, ladies and gentlemen, that I have paid this money myself. I've not been gifted this, so even though I've got quite a few nice things to say about this, you know, I think it's quite good fun. I'm enjoying this. Yeah, I've not been sponsored by Dovetail. This is my own opinions, which is why you come here. You come here for my opinions, don't you? I think. Right, so this is the fastest I've ever been in the BR294. I can't believe they've not like put us in a little chair. They get a chair if you sit over that side. The actual driver. Could you imagine if you've got tired legs? I hope we are going to see some other stock. I mean, I imagine with it being 5:45 in the morning, probably not. It would be quite nice, wouldn't it? It's a good little run, is this? I do like the sort of... I like the German routes. I've not actually... I can't remember the last time I drove German routes on the channel. A good while ago. Oh, not the horn, not the overcharge. You don't have a low tone on this, do you? Okay, now it's yelling at me. Okay, let's go. Where are we? We're at Nunkritz. Right, I've got the brake overcharge yelling at me now. That doesn't seem to want to... Can I just... Well, now it's just squawking. Right, we're at full power, so we'll shut off. And just coast. You just have to excuse the fact it's just... I mean, I don't know what the noise is. I'm assuming it's something to do with the brake overcharge. The fact the button's not pressed in anymore suggests that it shouldn't still be making the noise. Oh, is there something red coming towards us? Oh, it's another one of these things. Ah, that's brilliant. Ah, hello, colleague. It's taking tankers the other way. Brilliant. I mean, we are speeding, but it's not the end of the world, and it seems to have stopped making that noise. So, you know, win-win. It's fairly flat, isn't it, here? We're on a slight downhill gradient. Very, very slight downhill gradient. When it said that this scenario was meant to take 18 minutes, I think it was for the, it was meaning for the more experienced players, wasn't it? Certainly wasn't meaning for Joe the idiot that's just picked up a BR294 for the first time. Ah, with a bit of practice I'll get better, I'm sure. Hey, why is it making noise again? Oh wow, is that a Bombardier Talent? Talent 2? Look at us go. I love it. Little 6 car. The yellow signal there, I've no idea what that means, but I can see on the mini-map. We've got a green signal up ahead, so I don't understand the German signalling. I should probably look into it, given how much time I spend driving German routes. I'm too heavily reliant on the hood. You know, I want to be able to drive it like that. But I mean, I guess you need to learn the route for that, and I can't see me spending enough time on this to actually learn the route. Right, why are you squawking at me? There we go, we'll have notch 1. Little toot for the level crossing. And another bit of track coming in here. So I have actually been from Dresden to Leipzig on, I think it was a regional, a Doppelstock. It was only like 3 carriages long. It was really weird, like a double-decker train that's only 3 carriages long. We stopped at all sorts of little pokey places. Oh, okay, bouncy over points, isn't it? Right, come on. We're going to need a little bit more power. We're losing it. Hey, dearie me. I'm just going through town. I could imagine one of these things chugging down a high street. Obviously, this is somebody's back garden, but yeah, you could just imagine them, couldn't you? Just chugging through, you know, sort of. I don't know, a bit of building work going on here. Good morning. They're up nice and bright and early, aren't they? Right, go, go, go. Come on, let's get back up to 80. It's like driving a canal boat, this thing, isn't it? Right, now what I must check, are we actually heading the right direction? So this is going to bring us off here. We're going to come across, yeah. And it is going to put us in the correct side, and that's good stuff, so I don't have to do any more point work. Come on, full steam ahead. We're going uphill. The Autobahn, nice and busy this morning. Don't think it is the Autobahn, is it? It's just a dual carriageway, but yeah. Got a little blind that we can pull down here. Oh, we can slide the window open. Hello! How do we shut it now? Hello? There we go, right, that's good stuff. So we're going to have to slow down, because we've got the 40 coming up here. Nice bridge, I like this. It's very Transport Fever 2, isn't it, this? Fantastic. Right, a little bit more braking so that we can, so that we won't be speeding over the 40. A little bit more. Not going to flipping stop here, are we? Ah, right, okay, yeah, we're going very fast. Ah, right, okay, so that might have been the loco brake. Right. I mean, I don't know if what I've done was correct there, but there we go. Right, we've got us throttle back. I'll work it out eventually. There we go. Right, so we're coming into the siding, so we'll have a little bit of power. Ah, so you can move it between the train and the loco brake, I think. Ah, so you have to... Right, okay, yeah, so I had it on the locomotive selection. So locomotive brake, take that off. There we go. Train brake. Then on the right there, you see the train and the carriages. That should go rather than the one on the left. Right, I'm with you. Okay, right, well, that... I think that's where we leave it, is... what do we do? Uncouple... Ah, right, okay, no, that's fine. So we've still got more to do. I thought we'd finished here. 18 minutes. As if. Come on, make sure we stop, Joe. Stop! We're on 100% here. And the damn thing still won't stop. There we go. So we'll have a bit of braking. Now, uncouple the vehicles. Right, let's just climb down. Make sure we're not about to get run over. That'll help the scenario go with a bang, won't it? Right. Here we go. So we need to uncouple this. There we go. That's uncoupled. And now do we come back down? Oh, we need to carry on. Right, so what I'll do... Have a look, make sure, so that's going to bring us up to there. The points are all set the correct way. Excellent. I wonder why they need those 3 tankers there. Guess mine is not to reason why, really, is it? Mine's just to do as I'm told and get paid at the end of the month. Fictitiously, of course. Right. There we go. So, bring forward. Let's put that in hold brake. And we should, hypothetically... start driving. Lovely. I should really move this round, shouldn't I? Can't do it on the move. Never mind. Colleague over there. says use the cab light, but you can't switch the thing on and off, can you? Right, over we go. So we need to stop at location as indicated. And then riser siding 28, which I imagine we'll have to reverse in over here. Move it across to the train brake, because I imagine we've got to use the train brake. No, it doesn't seem particularly effective. I guess if these tankers are full, and it is going to take a little while, isn't it? Because it's going to be flipping heavy. Right. Slow down. Good. Yep, that's what we want. Yeah, if I hadn't given it any thought at all that these tankers might be full. You know, what was I expecting? To stop on a dime. You see, you can tell that I'm used to driving passenger services. Look at that, that's much better. You'll make a freight train driver of me yet. Right, stop there. So we need to do something. So we need to go in there. Switch the lever. There we go. Points, as we call them. Right. Do that, set that off there, and then we'll put it in a bit of power. There we go. We have movement, people. So we're going down here. Go, go! I still should have moved it to shunting. Never mind. Alright, pull this back in. So we should end up going round to the left. I imagine it's next to these tankers. Should be going up here. No, we're on the one after. Right, okay. We're going across here. Oh, no, take that off. Aha, look at that. My point changing worked. Right, so 200 metres. We'll pop a bit of braking in. Now about 30%. Will that do? Take that off. Alright, so the back end is just coming over. I mean, yeah, we'll try and get the loco on that again. Whether it'll happen or not, Lord only knows. Right, well, that, my friends, is where we're going to leave it for today. I do hope you've enjoyed that. I mean, it wasn't my best drive, but like I said, this is all fairly new to me, so I hope you cut me some slack there. But yeah, let me know what you think to the BR294. As I say, this locomotive included in the deluxe version of Train Sim World 6. Thanks so much for watching. If you've enjoyed the video, please do click the like button. It's always appreciated. That's pretty much bob on. Yeah, so do sling me a like, if not for anything else, for that stop. Besides that, as I say, thank you so much for watching. Make sure you subscribe. Hopefully, I'll see you all next time. Cheerio, everybody. Goodbye for now.